It was published by KFC. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student home apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Think of this moment. Or you can wake up now. Your first day of culinary school is oh my gosh, this is fucking annoying. Up and at 'em, clock out the window and stay in bed forever. You slept through the school year and gave up on the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to meet Colonel Sanders. The game over already? You might not be cut out for this. I give up! That was it. That was the game. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. Yikes, you're in such a hurry, in fact, that you forgot to put on your deodorant before running out the door. You're sweating buckets as you rush to arrive on time. It's okay, just a little sweat. It adds flavor to whatever you're cooking. But here's a pro tip from a culinary master such as myself. If you sweat on the food that you are cooking, it will add salt. Salty goodness. Like, there is no salt better than your own sweat. And adding that to your food is it's the best thing that you could ever do for anybody that eats your food. It really is. Secret ingredient, your sweat. Your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it. Probably because of cleavage. Van the Man. I remember Van the Man from my childhood days. I stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rockin' glutes. KFC published this. You rang. My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. Okay, great writing, great. Top of the line writing right here. This is I've never experienced writing so intense before in my life. I myself am a writer, but you know what? Let's just completely ignore that and just take this in. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob. But I guess he's reading it upside down. Alright, let's make some sweat chicken. And then he walks in. Oh no! Colonel Sanders! He's so handsome! Oh god. Colonel! You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. Oh, look at him. He's so old. So old. You turn to find Colonel Sanders standing right behind you. Jesus! Colonel Sanders, you scared me half to death. Colonel Sanders, beautiful angel that he is, stands before you, smiling gently. His hand outstretched, holding deodorant. Boy, howdy, this classroom... Boy, howdy, this classroom gets hotter than a Kentucky fryer. Oh gosh, this game. Please, use my handkerchief. Oh my gosh, this game. You freeze up, Colonel Sanders is talking to you. Wait, Colonel Sanders is talking to you? About how sweaty you look? You're completely mortified. This can't be your first interaction. What if he never forgets this moment? How will you respond? Refuse the handkerchief. This is the best way to... No, I'm going to take the handkerchief. You stretch out your hand and Colonel Sanders places a fine silk handkerchief in it. It's so beautiful you hesitate to press it to your face, but when you do, the feeling is transcendent. It has natural scent on it. It smells like the most delicious chicken you've ever smelled. It smells like Kentucky Fried Chicken. Yeah, good job, Clank. Proud of you being here. Class burst into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal. You guys remember that map that looks just like a chicken? That like rearranges all the continents to look just like a chicken? I'm surprised they didn't put that there. I know we just met, but I have to confess, I think you have a beautiful brain. Oh God! My headphones. I fell. Oh, guys, this is honestly a dream come true for me. Like, I've always wanted to date Colonel Sanders, the old man that's from someplace in Kentucky. In honor of the new semester, I prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That must be the smell I smelled. That smelly smell. That smelly smell that smells smelly. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. A pile high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelopes you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. So safe. So safe. So good. Like fried chicken. The best chicken that Kentucky can offer. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as if he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. This is like the best marketing ever. And I'm glad that it's not McDonald's, because I can't imagine doing a romance or dating simulator and just have Ronald McDonald just sitting there as like Colonel Sanders. Just you let the food rest in your mouth and focus on it, scrutinizing every flavor. Salt? Maybe. Pepper? Too obvious. Oregano? Basil? Maybe. But there's something else. Something dark, something spicy. You dig deeper, deeper, deeper. Yes, even deeper still, until you find... Could it be... Blake? You really did it. How bold, how adventurous to use... You try to go even deeper into the sea of flavors, but this revelation alone is more than you can handle. You snap out of it and realize that this information was meant to remain a secret, and yet, now you know. A mantle of responsibility now rests upon your shoulders. As you look around, you realize that everyone in the room is consumed by the lunch. No one noticed that you've traveled through space and time. After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You approach Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was that on that chicken? Ha 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 ha. How bold to come out and ask. That's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just you and me here talking. I could keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester is only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun? Aww. You've got moxie. I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. I could have described that so much better, but, you know, just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use something my great-grandmother taught me. Sweat! Wow! You'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some of it if you searched. And sweat definitely isn't the flavor you tasted before, so now you're 2 ingredients closer to knowing the full recipe. But you don't tell Colonel Sanders that. Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic! In just a few minutes, I prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty. Braised tentacles of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce, plated on a battle axe blade, forged by my supreme chef ancestors. Wow, that was actually really, really intense. You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have first bite, and you will look all on me with envy. The interim student rushes Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No! Don't! Something about this just doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. Results could be toxic. Too late, it has been eaten. We're gonna have a fatality, guys. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. It killed him! I knew it! Everyone step back, don't take another bite! When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up in Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain for just a moment, then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self. Oopsie. Tastes like poison. The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock is frozen in the whole crowd. They are as emotionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poison of all kinds. I'm not sure the professor here make enough money. You're the CEO. You make more money than everybody else does, Mr. Sprinkles. Ghost of hello? I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you've shaken up by that really annoying student and all this nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. What? What? Like, for real? Oh, come on. Yes, Zachamu? There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef in the world has ever seen. And every day since, I have been working towards that dream, day and night. Never stopping, never resting, also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you! Shut up! I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that! I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance you hear a long, sad sigh. Oh! Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. Oh, jeez. That's the creepy thing from the thing. The spork monster is here to fight a hero. I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard, connecting with another chef on an emotional level. Be afraid, be very afraid of me, because I'm a monster, you see. Is he rhyming on purpose? Is grammar good? It's supposed to be, is his rhyming on purpose, or is that just a coincidence? Was that rhyming? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do? Attack! Yeah! You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with love. Cook with love does 1 damage. It just got real! That attack really upset Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Attack! You decide to go on the attack. You'll work last time, right? Cook with love does 1 damage. Spork Manager won't forget this. Spork Manager's really feeling threatened by your attack. Spork Monster focuses their mashed mind and draws in energy from each. Okay. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Defend! You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation! You hold your head between your hands and mutter, this is not happening. This is not happening. Spork Monster is no quitter, buffed up and ready to rumble. They go on the attack once again. Spork Monster uses Utility Tensor. You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take more damage, you're not going to survive this battle. Attack! You decide to go on the attack. Cook with love. Spork Monster is using cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder who is going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares for its ultimate attack. Rounded edge. Vile villain! Your reign of terror stops here! Colonel Sammer summons an energy of 1,000 chicken. Pot Pie Power Punch! Pinch. Pot Pie Power Pinch does 10 damage. Sporkmonster is defeated. You saved me. An injured Sporkmonster spews steam into the night. Forget mercy. Finish him! No student will ever walk the quad in fear again. This monster messed with the wrong chef. Attack! You'll never survive my student debt loan destruction! Yeah! That's the best destruction. I agree with that. Student loan debt destruction. Okay, that's not what you said before, but... Spork monster is completely vaporized. Colonel Sanders looks on in awe. You continue to surprise me, Zac and Moon. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magical spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Borko. Borko, that name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Alright, that's it for this episode. I don't plan on making any more. We went through day 1. There's 3 days in total, so we could probably do like 3 episodes technically and just be done with it. But I'm not going to upload any more unless there are actually people watching this, which I highly doubt anybody will because I'm such a small YouTuber. Oh gosh. So sad. So sad. But yeah, so thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I just wanted to make fun of this game, and in all honesty, it actually turned out to be more comical than I was expecting. I was expecting it to be very serious about Colonel Sanders, but I really like how they've done it so far, and I definitely came into this with the correct sense of humor that was intended for this game. So, yeah, leave a like and let me know if you want to see more of this game with this commentary and this editing. This is something new. I'm definitely going to try to upload more stuff, more like this. I think it showcases my sense of humor better than me just doing a playthrough of something, because I noticed that I get really tired really easily after recording something for too long. So, yeah. So, hope you all enjoyed. Remember, smack that like button. Like somebody that assaulted your mother. Remember, stay awesome. And I will see all of your beautiful faces in the next video. Bye-bye.